Welcome to the first greatest podcast in the world. We have a full podcast today. We got like 9 people. I was like, oh my god, so many. We have Ace Shep, German Shep. We have Cobalt the Dragon, Dax the Fox, Jerry Husky, Raven the Persian Cat, Tracer the Raccoon, Wayne the Cougar, and I am Khord Kitty, and we will talk about a bunch of different topics, and it will be fun as can be. All right, let's go in reverse alphabetical order. Wayne the Cougar, tell us about yourself.
I'm from Alberta in Canada.
And you told me recently you're going to jump into voice acting, and you have some...
Yeah, I set up my voice acting studio again today.
Tracer Raccoon.
Yo.
Who are you? Huh?
I'm an asshole that does comedy. Other than that, pretty much it. North American Raccoon.
I'm satisfied.
You got that southern accent, boy.
And how was Vietnam? I'm just kidding. I'm teasing you about your age.
It's really not that bad.
Good.
Did you lose your ass in Nam?
How's Agent Orange for you? Landmines. Ho Chi Minh.
Agent Orange, not fun.
We have Raven, the Persian Cat.
I'm Raven. I'm a red Persian feline from Kentucky. I've been in the fandom for 8 years. I'm a jewelry designer, a handler, and an overall social butterfly.
And you're pseudo-Brit.
Not really.
There you go.
Raven, you actually sound like James from Pokemon, you know, Team Rocket, if he decided to become a woman or something, which I think he did in one deleted episode. Maybe.
Yes, I remember that episode. That was just so much. Why?
They should not have banned it, I think.
And who doesn't like guys with boobs?
Oh,
I don't know.
It's true. It's true.
Most foxes.
No, I'm apathetic about boobs personally.
Because you're queer.
And I am Khord Kitty. As I said last week, my name is derived from a musical chord because I like making music. It was my college degree. And then we have Jerry Husky, who is also the leader of a talent group on YouTube, which exposes furry talents, and then some videos with him.
Hi, I'm Jerry Husky. I'm the original Smile Dog. I have banter talent in one paw and delusions of grandeur in the other.
Yay.
Dax Fox.
Yeah, I'm just a guy that has words come out of my mouth, and I use them proudly. I want to do movie reviews on YouTube soon. That's what I'm working on. But for now, I'm just a writer, and I write scary stories mostly.
Cobalt.
I am the only dragon here. Fuck you all.
Woo!
Watch out, we got a badass over here.
Burn from the flaming dragon.
Oh, yeah. I am a 10-year musician. I worked at a restaurant recently, and...
Ace Shep.
Hello. My name's Ace. I'm a German Shepherd. I'm from the land of Canada land, aka called Narnia. I fursuit, I dance, I draw, I make films. I'm a filmmaker, but that's pretty much it.
All right, let's go on to our first topic, Fallout New Vegas, which is...
Yeah, Fallout New Vegas. So, I recently reinstalled Fallout New Vegas, and from the looks of my voice acting, it seems I might even be voicing characters and mods for Fallout New Vegas soon enough. You know what? What I'd really like to do is make a follower mod where I turn Wayne into a follower. Probably a great con, or maybe even a fiend, because I'm probably too fucking crazy for the cons, or the fucking fiends for that matter.
All right, bro.
Actually, you know what? I'd be perfect for the fiends, because they're fucking crazy, I'm fucking crazy.
So-
We'd be a match made in heaven.
Hey, Wayne, will you be voicing any hookers in the mod? Or?
Oh, why the fuck not? I could be like Mr. Slave. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I would say
I'm
you're...
super, thanks for asking. Sorry.
Oh, hey there, honey. Would you like to have sex with me? Oh, I think I might have left a couple live giant rats up there the other night. Maybe a couple rad roaches. So be careful, please, honey.
Oh, honey. I
Or
charge
would you be
70
like an
bottle caps
expensive
the
hooker
hour.
that takes like 100 caps, or would you be like a really cheap hooker with like 2 caps?
100 caps because I like money.
You see, that's an NPC that you have to name like Happy Meal. You never know what you're going to get.
All right,
That's being a gold digger.
Anyway, I would probably save your voice acting tones for the Fallout 4 that's coming out in 2 years.
True.
Or never. Fuck knows if they're ever gonna fucking release it, lazy
Oh, they'll
bastards.
release it. For
You know what? They'll
all
probably,
consoles that
you
are
know what?
not
You know, in
PlayStation.
Bethesda, they'll probably even bring the fucking Enclave back and the Brotherhood. Like, they decided to just walk all the way over to over to fucking DC after the fucking Enclave got their fucking oil rig destroyed in Fallout 2. And the Brotherhood, they didn't even want to fucking expand unless you're looking at Fallout Tactics. And even then, Fallout Tactics is a fucking spin-off. You look at the fucking original games, and the Brotherhood just didn't give a shit about anyone else. They just wanted technology. They just wanted to be in their little bunkers. They didn't want to fucking expand. But no, Bethesda decides, they have to be the nice and shining armor. So then they have to be expand and be the fucking good guys. And really, they never were any. They never were any fucking good guys to begin with.
Is Bethesda? Are they located in Bethesda, Maryland?
Yes.
All right.
Well, they were, but now they're located in Rockville or something. I don't know. I don't really keep.
They're
track.
located in Skyrim.
Now I play Candy Crush. How do you win Fallout? Like, is it a candy thing? I don't know. I don't know
You
anything
beat the
outside
game.
that. I just
It's a hardcore casual.
Shoot people.
Why the fuck do you play Candy Crush? If you're playing Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas, it's basically Oblivion with guns. Although Fallout New Vegas is better in my opinion.
It
I
is.
haven't played Oblivion, so I still don't really get what the goal of the game is.
Kill all the black people.
To live in the wasteland, successfully.
You do-
That's pretty much it.
There's a
basically.
there's a main story, but you can also do a whole shitload of side quests. No. Yeah. So. And
How about the
speaking
new
of-
Fallout Boy album, everybody?
Oh ho, nice transition. Ho ho
Ooh.
ho. So that's
Who the fuck listens to Fall Out Boy anyways?
People who wear fedoras like me.
And that
so
joke
it's
just
only
came
problems
full
with the
circle.
fedora crowd. There we go.
Fedoras suck. Like they were classy back in Frank Sinatra's.
So let's get to the next video game, the new Silent Hill trailer. Dax.
Well, there was this player teaser that came up, and then after you played this game that certain YouTubers were given the privilege of playing, at the end of it, you would see a trailer for a Hideo Kojima game, directed or written partially by Guillermo del Toro, and possibly with character designs by Masahiro Ito, and then you notice at the end of it, Silent Hill! Norman
And
Reedus.
isn't it also supposed to stare that guy from The Walking Dead, Norman Reedus?
Yes.
Yeah, that's him.
Meanwhile, Khord Kitty playing his
Transition us, baby.
Candy Crush.
playing Candy Crush. What level are you at, Khord?
Actually, I beat it. I made it to the very end.
Nice. What
Why
happens
the
at very
fuck
end?
would anybody get Candy Crush?
Toilet.
It's because when you're in the New York City subway and there's nothing to do but try to avoid eye contact with everyone else around you, you Candy Crush!
I like to stare people down just because, like, I know they won't do anything, and if they do anything, I'll just clock them in the fucking face.
I don't know. I actually have to agree with Cobalt. It's a good time waster when you're taking a crap. So it's
Yeah.
And so, the last level is 650.
There is a last
what-
level to Candy Crush? Oh, wow.
Well, they update it every, month or so, and then they add, 20 new levels, but that's it.
Okay, so if you start now, you'll never finish the damn thing.
You'll finish it. It just matters if you have a lot of time to waste.
How hard is it?
It's not that hard. It's really all a game of chance. The more times you do it, the more likely you'll get through it because it's all chance.
I hate it. It sets you up to lose almost every fucking time. It's annoying as crap.
Well,
Yeah.
but the way to deal with that is just exit the game or exit that level, come back, and wait till you get a combination that actually works.
Or
Yeah,
delete it. That works too.
Furries and creepypasta. I'm assuming that this is somehow connected to Five Nights at Freddy's.
I'm not sure if it's connected to Five Nights at Freddy's, but have you ever heard the creepypasta in 1999?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering, does that story make the fandom look any worse by any stretch?
Anything look.
You know what?
Anything makes the furry fandom look worse.
Yeah, at this point, they're just grabbing at straws. Oh, look at this. This makes them look worse. Oh, look at this. This makes them look worse. Look, number one, why the hell are you concerned with people's personal sexual lives? Number two, why should you care? Number three, creepypastas are awesome, and I really, really like them. And you know what? There's a lot of really good furry ones out there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a Smile Dog, and there's Abandoned by Disney.
And I think my dog wants in my room. He's clawing on the fucking door.
It could be
well,
Smile
podcast.
Dog. Be careful.
Jerry, stop clawing at his room.
Never reminds me. Will Smile Dog make anyone afraid of Huskies now?
No,
No, I
Yeah,
think
well,
Smile
Smile
Dog
Dog-
looks cool.
The only reason why I scream like that is because you guys were talking about Smile Dog and may as well play along. And
yeah. It's
honestly, I'd say that. You know what? Actually,
Wayne, you're drunk at this point.
of course I am. Of course I am.
Go home, Wayne. You're drunk.
He's already
Fuck
there.
Exactly. So I'm gonna fucking stay here. Shut up.
Hey, you know what? He's in Calgary. In Canada, there are 2 seasons: winter and construction. Leave him alone.
About 15 minutes.
Well, I gotta say that a little bit of alcohol always helps me socialize a little bit better.
Hey, you're like the Uncle Kage of Canadians?
You're more fun than my alcoholic uncle, Wayne. I just want you to know that.
Okay.
You're so much more fun.
We'll call
Yeah.
this Wayne's Story Hour.
We love you, Wayne.
All right, Ace, suiting in public. Your topic is very, very interesting. I have not done it enough. I did it once in like Halloween, like somebody lent me their partial in 2009.
I don't do it often, but there's a lot of meets around the GTA, which is the area. Whenever I go out, something bad happens. It's fun, but sometimes people don't understand like the barrier, and people do the weirdest crap. Like I've had someone spill coffee on me because they didn't like me. Thank goodness I have a partial and not a full suit.
Was it an accident, or did he mean to spill
Oh,
coffee?
he meant to spill the coffee on me. I think he was drunk at the time. I don't know. Who gets drunk at 2 p.m.? I don't know. But
I get drunk at 2 p.m. I get drunk whenever I fucking feel like it. So whatever.
So, like, do you ever have kids run up to you and then just like want your picture or something?
all
Ace?
the time. It's so great because a lot of people don't understand that in conventions you can basically do whatever you want. And there's those few people like that are not from the fandom that those people like the weddings, the people who are there just staying in the hotel, don't know what's going on. But when you go in public, there's always that one kid or that someone that you make their day so much better by doing it.
I remember when me and my buddy Sheldon went to Otafest this year back in April, and I tried to take the carrot he brought with him. He was fursuiting, and when I was trying to take his carrot, he started hitting me in the face, and he even gave me a bloody nose. That was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah. Cuban carrot Cabot, the pink Cabot that's on FA. I met him. He was wearing his carrot suit. It was so cute. Oh my god.
What I wanted to, at both AC and FAU, to sort of find people to suit in public with, although with AC, I was so disoriented, I just kind of wanted to,
curl up in a ball.
Yeah,
Probably
gosh.
because when you're wearing a fursuit, you must be sweating like a fucking racehorse.
Yeah, and then at FAU, I was like, hey, let's go out in suit, and then I walked out to the parking lot, and I was like, wow, we're in the middle of nowhere!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. And then you got the whole I can't see shit, as Wayne said. You sweat like a son of a bitch.
Have any of you guys played Cream Wolf?
What the fuck?
What?
What?
It sounds like a porno.
So Cream Wolf, you have to play this music, which attracts a bunch of kids in this neighborhood. You feed them ice cream, and you're trying to get the right amount of scoops of ice cream. And then at night you play the music again, and then the kids come out, and you're supposed to lead them into the woods, and then turn into a werewolf and eat them.
What
So
the
you're
fuck?
basi-
This is like
So
you're
it is a
it's
porno.
pedo.
Okay, there we go.
So
You're a
you
pedo.
basically play a werewolf pedophile in this game.
Yeah, except instead of fucking the kids, you eat them.
No.
But let me get this straight. You're a pedo. It's like ding a ding a ding a ding. Hi kids, want some candy? Uh-huh. Get in the van.
Cobalt, your topic is
Different genres of music for different purposes.
Oh, you mean like having
What the
classical
fuck are you even
music to
talking about?
relax people?
I'm too fucking drunk for this shit. Different genres for different purposes. Like, for
Basically, different
like-
kinds of music for different purposes. So, like dance or recreational purposes.
Oh, so like,
stuff like that.
so like, if you decided to use like the
Like the
Frank
Michael
Sinatra-
Myers theme for
like
Dance
if you
Dance
decided
Revolution.
to decide to use some like swing, like big band or swing music, like Glenn Miller or Frank Sinatra or some shit like that, and only you decided to use it for like a fucking fighting scene.
Yeah,
like
something like that. Or like,
that's what I did when playing Fallout 3 and even Fallout New Vegas. I just put on Galaxy News Radio or New Vegas Radio with Wayne Newton on the fucking thing.
Oh, he likes Wayne Newton.
Huh?
Sorry, I just noticed that you like somebody with your name. I think it's cute.
Donkey Shane.
Go
I
on.
tried to like Dax Shepard, but he's in so many mediocre movies, and he's a mediocre actor.
Fail.
Anyway,
Liking Josh
Um,
Groban.
anyway, what I'm trying to say is, and it is kind of brought itself upon when Well, I was at Anthrocon and I was watching the dance competition, and there was a lot of interesting song choices and different genres of dance that went to it. And then, you go to the movies, you see Guardians of the Galaxy, because what other movie would you ever see at this time?
I feel like the only person in the world that hasn't watched Guardians of the Galaxy yet.
I highly suggest you do watch.
Great in IMAX. If you can see it in IMAX, I suggest that.
I'm seeing it
movie,
soon.
just
so
don't
no
watch the MC.
spoilers.
Well, honestly, I've been
Oh,
spending
that was
all my...
garbage.
I'm trying to keep track of my money. I don't have enough money to see Guardians of the Galaxy. But anyways, we're talking about music. Or what the fuck?
Yeah, we're talking about music. Different genres for different tastes and different folks and different.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Different. Like if you decided to play porno music in a daycare.
Yeah, that's probably the best idea.
That's so messed up.
I remember when I was in elementary school, I used to go to the kindergarten, like I used to collect insects and I'd find butterflies and then I'd show them to all the kindergarten kids, and that I'd convince the teachers to do stuff for show and tell there to be like a special guest or something, and then one time at the end of it, I had all these ladybugs, and then I just decided to squash them all, just to shock all the kids.
You bastard. You were the person that would have killed the praying mantis I saw in the first grade.
No, I didn't actually squash them. I ate them.
That's kind of poisonous, but okay.
Well, I'm used to poisonous stuff in my body.
Alcohol!
Anyway, it kind of made me think there are certain scenarios to music where it'll be acceptable, and there are certain scenarios that are not, such as porno music in a daycare. But I mean, I would like to know to what extreme you can put one genre for a different purpose. Like, for example, what kind of music can you put to dance? Like, Shep, you would know this probably better than here. Like, what kind of music could you possibly put to a dance routine that could actually work? And it would be weird, but it did.
The Michael
You're
Myers
asking,
theme.
like, the weirdest person.
That's
the
true.
Halloween theme, I would say.
You could honestly do anything.
Or how about stuff like stuff John Carpenter made? Or
I just said Halloween.
Oh.
If someone
I'm drunk.
does a dance routine to Bloodbath, I will love them forever.
Oh yeah, death metal dancing. You know what? Put on some.
Okay, I'll add that to my list of potential songs for you.
Put some fucking Slayer on, Cannibal Corpse, whatever. Something that's just like Slayer, Rain, Blood. Just fucking blast that at full volume. I will dance to that, no fucking sweat. I will even take my fucking pants off and wear a Confederate flag Speedo.
Ooh.
Amen. Anyway,
Take pictures.
Oh my God, Jerry.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What?
No, you're not.
Okay.
I'd take pictures.
But
Oh God, I'm basically laying down in my fucking chair because I'm so fucking wasted.
Oh dear.
I can't even sit up straight in my fucking chair because oh my fucking God.
Wayne Travers, ladies and gentlemen.
Huh?
And just for the record, only 2 beers.
Sure.
That we know
Yeah,
of.
let's go.
That
with
we
that.
know of. 2 beers that
Exactly.
We're
Only
not on
as-
cam, just so you know.
as
Nobody's
far-
on cam.
Exactly. As far as you know, as far as all you fuckers know, I've only had 2 beers, but the truth may not be what it seems.
200. I was bad at math in kindergarten. It was
I'm
too
bad.
much porno music because my
It's
teacher
too
was
many.
It's like a bad episode of the X-Files.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh.
This is like a bad episode of The Twilight Zone.
Cord, we're ruining your podcast. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I'll edit it into goodness.
You're gonna have to edit so much. I feel
You
so
know
bad
what?
for you.
Keep it all as it is. It's gonna be good, no matter what.
He's slurring.
Just
Get
keep,
over this.
like who the fuck cares about censoring shit? Just put it up on YouTube, you fucking pussy. It's just not fuck.
YouTube cares about censoring it. They'll take it down and they might even sue you. And then there's social justice warriors and feminists who will go, they're not being equal because we need to be more represented because everyone else is shit. So we need to be equal.
Not a
Faggots.
single black person.
Fuck.
in this.
Hold on,
No
hold on.
black people.
Hold on.
No black people.
There are no black people in this?
Yeah, we need to get
Nigga,
on.
nigga.
I can pull a Michael Jackson. I can get that Michael Jackson disease in reverse.
Oh.
Yeah, do that.
Come on.
Anyway, topic. New topic.
Yeah,
Story.
we're talking.
Speaking of Michael Jackson, I once saw this photo. Like apparently, there's like baby dolls with Michael Jackson's head on it.
What? That's
Like,
just
That's a little
creepy.
fucking redundant.
Like, it makes you wonder if Michael Jackson baby dolls think they dangle themselves out the window.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, that's like, oh god, there was a game that came out for the Wii.
It's already bad there.
There was a Michael Jackson game.
Michael Jackson Experience. I remember that. It was so bad. It was so bad.
Now here's the question: how redundant was it that he just passed away? They released this game, and now little kids are fighting over a stick to play with Michael Jackson.
And the game with the sparkly glove. Kids were fighting over that too. So
I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Anyway, topic. We should probably change it before
Are we
we
at
get
the
straight
guest
to-
What's the
topic
fucking
now?
okay
Are we
topic?
getting
Yeah,
interviewed?
guest top. Let's get the fucking guest topic.
Actually, there's one more topic that we have not covered. My topic.
God damn it, Khord Kitty. Nobody likes you or your topics.
It's just his podcast.
Aw.
I don't care.
It's okay. Okay, Mr.
Do
Kitty,
it,
we
Khord.
all love you.
I'm just really fucking drunk, so
All right,
Hey,
that's
you
fine.
you guys know nothing. Okay.
How many times you're really fucking drunk to get what level of drunk this suit is?
What?
Who?
Where? Why?
I don't know.
When?
All
I
right,
don't even
so,
know what the fuck's
the
going on
next-
anymore. I'm just okay. Khord Kitty's topic: FAU dance comp experience. or something.
Yeah. So FAU is a furry convention that's been going on for about 7 years on in New Jersey.
Joyzy.
Jersey.
No,
Sure.
Joyzy.
Where's
So
all those-
and they just started doing a dance comp this year, and I participated in it and got second place. Yay!
You were the first loser.
And
Woo!
it's all cause every time we've had a dancer guest and I've been like, I did some chorus dancing, they're like, you should do it, yeah! Like, they're all welcoming and shit. It's like, oh my god.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my
Hello, my ragtime doll.
Oh, send me why, baby, my heart's on
It's on
fire.
fire.
We need
It's
to
like
watch Spaceballs.
Everybody
Maybe you'll lose me.
is turning into fucking Elvis. Like,
Elvis.
I'm
thank you very
confused.
much. Honestly, I'm even more confused than you are. So
Take it, Khord.
Because you're
Kitty?
drunk.
Okay, Kitty.
Okay, so
whatever.
what I did is I had this friend named Trayton the Dragon, and I was on the roof,
Fuck yeah.
and I was just like, okay, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'll make something up. And yeah, that's the story. When I went there, I was like, oh my god, this is weird because I've never thought of myself as a dancer or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay, let's try this, and it worked out all right at the end. Happy ending. All right, stop.
Good times. Okay, interview time.
All right, Tracer,
Oh shit.
Mr.
Yes.
Tracer Man. So I was a little curious. You said you are going to be the guest of honor at a con with a letter and a number?
At the F3 convention in Springfield, Missouri this year.
Now,
I like that.
what
E3,
is the
F3?
F3 convention?
The F3 convention is, well, obviously it's a furry con. Their theme this year is it came from the interwebs. Their basis.
oh shit! When
Yep,
something comes from the interwebs, you know it's going to be fucking horrible.
their theme this year is memes.
Memes. Meme.
Please, somebody, and if you're listening to this podcast and it's going to happen, please, somebody just print out like 500 troll faces with with bands around them to put on your head, and everybody just walk around like that. Just walk around the city. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Put it on. Go, even if it's on your fursuit, and just crap out of absolutely everybody that you come across.
If they're
So
walking around the city, some people might think it's like a weird cult going around.
That's
If you
exactly
really
the
want to
point.
troll somebody, link them a picture of the Goatsy Man, but instead of the original Goatsy Man image, put a lamprey's mouth on his anus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that should work.
you're a comedian.
Yeah.
All right, now, well, one thing that confuses me is you said you're going to be the guest of honor there.
I'm going to be one of the special guests. Yes.
That-
The official guest of honor is going to be Telephone.
Yeah. Telephone.
up my telephone.
And we hear everybody go, "Ooh, really?"
I loved his spooky, scary skeletons dance at Fur
That
Fred
was
2013.
So cute.
So I guess the way it works is there's a guest of honor, and then there's other special guests that don't get to be called guests of honor for some odd reason.
Because they're the first losers.
So it's kind of like you got second place in the guest of honor, or no, third place.
I refuse to be a guest of honor at the convention because I'm actually a member on their staff. So
Oh, okay.
I don't want there to be any favoritism on that situation. And when it was like, hey, would you? No. But why don't you? No. But how come? No. Call telephone.
That'll work.
No, that is Russian for no.
This is Russian for no.
Now, the guest of honor last year, I've actually got to meet him at Anthrocon, Mr. Bucktown.
Bucktown Tiger, yes. He is actually slated as one of our special guests again this year.
Now, have you seen his song about chicken?
The what?
He has a song about chicken and beans or something. I don't know. It was his...
Oh, Chicken and Fries, I think. Or
yeah.
God, you know, I missed that song, and so many people said, have you heard this song? Have you heard this song? And I just look at it and go, I'm not sure if I should listen to that song.
You see, I feel racist even talking about it. Like, we're talking about a black guy singing about liking chicken. Like, I feel like he's trying to... But that's not his intention. He's not trying to perpetuate a racist.
Well, this is the same guy who used to tag me on Twitter as blacker than Bucktown. And his reaction to this is, well, you're a raccoon, so why the fuck not? You want to talk about a guy who just doesn't give a shit about racism? That's Bucktown. He just doesn't care.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you need to have a little bit of that. I just don't like it when people are like, oh, you gotta be politically correct. No, I gotta be a comedian. You can be politically correct if you want. That doesn't make people laugh.
Political correctness is like fucking gayest thing ever.
Fun.
Racism.
Yeah. Well, the fun part about being a comedian is, like, I've had so many people ask me, so you must get laid a lot. No, not really. If somebody tosses panties up on the stage, they expect it folded and handed back immediately.
Do my laundry.
Yeah, pretty much.
If people threw panties at me on the stage, I would totally love that. And thing is, I wouldn't give them back. I'd probably light the panties on fire or eat them.
I told everybody at my first time on stage, I gave everybody a fair warning. First person to throw panties on the stage, I'm just gonna wear them on my head throughout the rest of the show.
What if they had skid marks? No.
I would fucking do that. Skid marks or not, I'll wear panties on my head.
You at least turn them inside out first, because
In fact, I'll even... Why does it have to be inside out?
Well, no, somebody's reaction was to actually throw panties up on stage.
And I'll even put them on my shoulders. I'll even wear some panties myself. I'll take off my pants, take off my underwear, change right in front of them, and put some panties on. And that's all I'll wear for the rest of the show. Just some panties on to cover my man bits.
As a gay fur, this just does not make sense to me. Doesn't make sense to me. And as a germaphobe, it doesn't make sense to me.
Well, it's...
Okay. You're afraid of Germans?
Oh, so Tracer, how long?
I see what you did there.
How long have you been a professional comedian?
I have been doing comedy professionally for about 15 years now.
Damn, boy.
All right, so you would be the first one I would want to go to if I wanted to ask how much potential Wayne has in being a stand-up comedian.
Oh, if Wayne wanted to be a stand-up comedian, first off, I'd tell him, fuck no. Second off, I'd tell him, get a radio show, because him drunk by himself on air for about an hour would be entertainment enough.
Oh, yes, especially in Ontario, because that shit would sell.
Wayne, this is the start of your career right now.
Magazines all over about it.
Tabloids, Canadian Dry, and you're good to go, man. That's...
Dude, I even got your name. Who gives a fuck FM?
It would be so bad that TMZ would be taking pictures of him when he's sober, and that would be the shocking part.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wayne, we're covering you for this. We're going to make you a star. We're going to make you a millionaire, boy.
We're going to make you a star.
Oh, God damn it. I don't want to be a star. I just want to be me.
That's the idea. People become stars being themselves.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll deal just like you, but $15 million richer.
Oh.
But yeah,
you know what? If this involves money, I'm going to fucking take it.
There you go. That's the spirit.
Wayne, I got a nickel for you.
There. Amen.
Wayne,
what?
I've already said this story in the past, but basically I was going on some random FA journals, and then I saw one stream. I was actually looking for free art, and I went on the stream, and then it was late at night, so I think I was the only one there, and I could hear him, like, what he was saying on the live stream and doing art, and I was like, wow, this guy's a comedian on the, like, but not discovered yet. So that's the story behind that. I was like, you should be on my podcast.
And here we are.
Indeed.
Weeks
but yeah,
and
awesome.
weeks
Well,
of regret and drunk later.
you heard it from Tracer. There you go. Another way to make money, because, they pay comedians. It's just a secret.
I'll tell you one thing, though. If you plan on going to comedy, you gotta love it or it's gonna hate you.
Yeah.
I love comedy.
It's still gonna hate you.
And comedy and voice acting go together so well, because, could you think of a voice acting character that hasn't been kind of silly, like, it's popular and silly? I mean, no, I don't think anyone remembers the voice actors of any sort of serious dramedies, or no dramas,
Dramedies.
Dramedies.
Hey,
New topic. Dramedy.
Wayne should be a voice actor for Morty in Rick in Rick and Morty. That's what it should be. You guys watch that show?
I've heard that name before, but I can't. Is that like where one guy's a scientist and then there's the kid? Like
Yes. It's like Doctor Who, but animated and an alcoholic.
Oh,
there you go, Wayne. Yeah, that's your end.
I don't really give a shit about Doctor Who, but I'll take that shit up.
Now, probably everyone's sick about hearing about what I'm about to say, but so Tracer, where were you when you heard about the news?
The news
of Robin Williams' death.
Oh, I was actually in New York. I was at a place called the Comedy Cellar, which Robin Williams actually used to frequent.
So you were like a few blocks south of me.
Holy crap, is that okay? I guess so.
I live in New York City.
Fair enough. I guess I was a few blocks south of you. I was performing at a place called the Comedy Cellar.
I don't want to bring down the mood, but it's like, hey, this is the first cast since he died, and we're interviewing a comedian. It's just obligatory.
Well, I was on stage, and when I got off of stage, the owner walked up and asked me if I would make an announcement on the stage. And I picked up the microphone, and he hands me this card. I stand there, and I look at the crowd, and I said, It was weird because the first couple of announcements were like, the owner of the blue Prius, you left your lights on in the parking lot, please. Okay, thank you. And the next card, at 2:35 p.m., Robin Williams was found dead in his... Okay, then. It threw me for a loop because we're at a comedy show. People are supposed to be laughing. And when I started with the owner of the blue Prius, you've left your lights on, people started laughing. I thought it was a tagline for a joke. And when I said that Robin Williams had passed, the room just went dead silent. Like I had done, I have done shows at the Comedy Cellar before, and Robin Williams actually frequented there, and he was a really nice guy. I actually got a chance to meet him once. He would come in, and as a comedian, it's really hard to impress each other. We'll sit back there at the back, what we refer to as the comedy table, and just kind of cross our arms and just kind of sit back there and nod and give that half-frowned grimace of, all right, not bad, okay. When Robin walked in, he just commanded the attention of everyone there. And when he'd come back to that table, he's the kind of person who could easily who could just take over the conversation at a table. But he would just sit there and listen. A few years later at Comic-Con in California, ran into him. I was there with a couple of friends of mine, H.D. Reeves and another comedian by the name of Marquise Moore. And he's sitting there talking me up, and it meant a lot to me. He knew it. He was the kind of nice guy that will never be replaced, and the world is
lesser for his loss.
It really is.
When I found out that Robin Williams died, it's like that fucking devastated me. I was crying the whole fucking day.
Really?
Exactly.
I mean, this is a guy who everybody grew up with. I mean, Popeye. What Dreams May Come.
The Genie from Aladdin.
The Genie from Aladdin.
Genie from Aladdin.
Jumanji. 24-Hour Photo. He did everything from Good Will Hunting. I mean,
Dead Poet Society.
Mork and Mindy. Dead Poet Society. Oh, Captain, My Captain. I mean, this is
my fucking captain.
This is a guy who literally shaped film and comedy.
It's just, it means that much more to you because you're a comedian. It's your industry. Like whenever a musical artist dies, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
But I mean, look at it. Look at how many people are affected by his death. Like, it's not even just he was a great comedian. He was somebody who shaped a lot of our childhoods. I mean, I remember growing up with Aladdin. A freaking Dead Poet Society changed my life. Like, literally, I'm not even joking here. It changed my life. It was amazing movie, and he brought the role home in ways I never thought was imaginable.
The thing about the movie was it taught you to look at life from a different perspective.
Yeah, it was great.
It's a sad moment and a sad time that he's gone.
It really
If
is.
there's
You know what?
if there's
go ahead,
any trend that should be following around, like the Ice Bucket Challenge across social media, it should be one that goes to the Anxiety and Depression Foundation. To help stop
really.
Exactly,
depression
because
in
nobody
schools.
cares about African kids.
Oh.
What?
There we go. There's
Wow.
Wayne.
No.
Damn, Wayne.
Anyway,
You should get the rusty trombone for that one. That's not even.
no. You should just go, oh, Wayne, da 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 da, and there's a circle that fades out.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess my word about it is everyone's got to die sometime. Like, just think of every favorite everything in your life probably going to survive through their death.
But 63 is young in today's time.
Yeah, but and on top of that, he took his own fucking life, guys.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's the thing, but I feel like something like this, as much as I hate to say it, something like this kind of had to happen. I mean, like, how many people have said, if you have depressing thoughts, please call this or do this, and how many people have been looking out for getting help now, and how many people have realized, it happens to absolutely everyone. It doesn't happen.
As someone who has struggled with depression and anxiety, like, I'm gonna be serious here for a moment. Like, I've attempted suicide a couple times before, and it's just, that's why the death of Robin Williams affected me so much. Not because Robin Williams was dead, but the fact that he decided to take his own life, knowing how it's just...
And it means that much more that he seemed to be like one of the happiest people in Hollywood too.
Exactly. You just don't fucking see it. You just have to put up a mask, because even though people tell you to look for help, in my experiences, help has actually traumatized me a lot. Like, getting put in the fucking psych ward, locked up, that's made me even worse. And
you know what? Your feelings these days are a backdrop to the smile on your face.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is that kind of problem. A lot of people don't understand just how depression really is and how it actually works. I mean, I've been clinically depressed before for 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, one of the things with Robin Williams was, I mean, this is a guy who lived for the screen. He lived for other people's smiles and enjoyment. And this is just speculation for me. When his doctors diagnosed him with Parkinson's,
that was a big thing.
I mean, they usually tell you with Parkinson's that if you have any form of extreme active lifestyle, you have to give it up.
Yeah.
What do you say to a person who's made their life
on that,
making people laugh, that you can't do it anymore?
Yeah, I mean, that's
so. You know what's really strange though? What's really strange is that he signed on to do a Mrs. Doubtfire sequel.
Yeah.
Like, what a random time to decide that you want to do that again. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe he didn't agree in the potential. But so I'll try to change the subject. I know it's one of those downer things. Let's go to Tracer. Like, what your beginnings? Whatever, the stereotypical part of every interview. How did you begin?
Oh, jeez.
When did your flower bloom?
I was at an open mic getting plastered out of my brain. Wayne knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And, I'm just sitting there, and we're joking back and forth between me and a couple friends of mine, and I'm making fun of my ex at the time. And, well, because that's the popular thing to do. You break up, and you go, fuck you. But I'm sitting there with about 4 other guys, and I was like, and guys, you just beware your woman. You can be joking, but and just have fun laughing, and she'll just like, smack, and bean you in the arm. Guys, we're sitting there going like, ow. Ladies think we're fucking joking, but stop it, that fucking hurts. I was like, what do you do, lift weights with Arnold? And the next thing you know is, God forbid we play slap back, because suddenly if we play slap back, we're sporting a broken nose because you're sporting a broken nose, we're suddenly abusive. It's that's not funny, and I am sorry. It's because lately I recently learned that 40% of all women in the United States have been battered at least once in their life, and that's not a joke. And I have to think I've been eating them plain all these years. So I told that, and they started laughing. So they put me up on stage, and I just
Yep.
started rambling. And between my
You started to just wane it, right?
yeah, I pretty much just started waning it. That's my new phrase. I'm just gonna wane it for now.
Putting that on Urban Dictionary tomorrow.
We're setting you in stone now, eh? Radio
You
talk
said
show.
A.
What's happening?
We're making you famous, boy.
I don't
Shit.
know what's happening now. Just leave it be.
Yeah, gonna be a star.
So I mean, it's just one of those. They put me up on stage, and I started rambling, and the next thing I know, people are laughing,
Oh.
and the MC looks at me, and he flashes a light at me, and I just kind of look at him and go, "Hi." So I kept going, and he flashed a light at me again. So I waved at him, going, "Am I in trouble? Am I going to get arrested?" "Yes, sir, I have been drinking." And continued going. And the next thing I know, he's walking up on stage, grabbing me by the shoulders and walking me off the stage. I've still got the microphone in my hand, and he hasn't realized it. I sit down at my table, and the next comedian walks up, looks at the microphone stand, and goes, "What am I supposed to do here?" So, "You're supposed to talk in the microphone." "Oh, wait, do you want it back?" And they all just continued laughing. Next thing I know, I've got the guy who hosts the comedy show every month walks up to me and says, "I have a question. Have you ever done a full set?" I was like, "I don't know. I was just here because a buddy of mine signed me up." He goes, "Wait, so you don't do comedy?" I'm like, "Fuck you. I don't do comedy. I just sit here and make fun of you guys." And next thing I know, I'm back there once a month doing shows. So
Amen.
it was literally because I got drunk and my friends pushed me up on stage.
Oh.
Wow. That's a neat little story. Very inspiring.
It's heartwarming.
Alcohol.
Well, speaking of which, I don't think I'm ready for the stage yet, but I think that how I want to start out is I'm thinking of setting up a Twitch account so that I can start doing let's plays of games on my computer with commentary. Like I'm thinking of starting out with Fallout New Vegas and
Because there's not a
MST3K.
million people doing that already.
yeah, I know, but
New
I'm
Vegas?
just starting.
New Vegas. Not very many people have done New Vegas just because
Well-
it was really shitty for the first little bit because they had a lot of lags. But it should be good now, especially for the mods. If you're going to do something with mods in it, then you definitely can sell
Yeah,
them.
I'm probably gonna put some mods in it.
Like
Oh,
the
hell.
Killable Children mod.
Oh no, mute
Yeah,
the damn
Killable
thing
Children.
No, that would be for the Ranting Griffin.
No, no, mute the damn thing. Write a script and then MST3K the entire gameplay.
Huh?
Replace
Mystery
all
Son.
the voices with Microsoft Sam.
Okay.
Hello, would you like to buy a penis?
As a matter of fact, I would.
Before I
Oh,
buy
new
any
Vegas.
penises, what kind of penises are we talking about here? Are we
Yeah.
talking about regular person penises? Are we talking about rotted up ghoul penises? Or is it some big honking fucking super mutant dick?
The
Or
kind of shit that would make a fox drool.
Oh, now let's go straight like animated by Gideon.
Oh.
Let's get this like freaking hosted by Bad Dragon Toys. Yeah, definitely get it like, "Her, the fuck is this?"
The kind of thing where you pull down your pants and then the next state over can see it.
cool.
What is that? This is my Super Duke rocket,
Oh,
impregnating 32 countries in one shot.
by looking at them.
I have a question for Tracer.
Oh shit. Yes.
Yeah, got a question. Okay, to transition in this question, I want to give a quote from George Carlin, famous comedian. He said that comedy is about knowing where the line is and then deliberately stepping over that line. So my question is there anything that you're not going to step over the line with? Is there any topic that you just, no man, I'm not going to go there?
Absolutely not.
That's great, bravo.
Absolutely not. It's we were talking about sex and porn the other
Exactly.
earlier.
Who gives a fuck about crossing the line?
That's like me
Like
personally.
you know what? In fact, maybe it'd be cool if you make it be like make it seem like no, you're not gonna cross that line, and then when people least expect it, you just cross that fucking line anyways.
Like
Yeah.
Daniel Tasha does all the time.
Well, it's like me. I believe porn should be illegal. All the furries in the group go, "What?" I believe porn should be illegal because me personally, it teaches the wrong kind of mindset about sex to today's youth. Because I
does.
guarantee you, your first blowjob was not like. It was more like. So when's dinner?
Well, I don't
Are
think
we-
the people that film porn are saying this is how it's going to be for you. I think it's just fantasy.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it's the people that watch the porn and go, "Oh, I can't wait for that to happen."
Well, I mean, isn't that the same argument you could give about people who are against like video games? You know,
If-
there's some
if-
idiot out there who thinks that they can do it in real life.
See, here's the thing: is you're always going to have that idiot. I mean, look at George Bush. I mean, it's in the end, you're always going to have some idiot out there who's going to go, "Oh, well, I think this would be an interesting position. I saw it in a porn once," or, I think running for president would be easy.
Excuse me, is our children's learning?
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Jerry.
It breaks down to, in the end, no matter what we do, there are stupid people in this world.
Like me.
But the way to combat that is education. That's all you have to do. Just have more sex ed classes, more...
No, there are people who are stupid, and then there's people who choose to be stupid, such as people who are heavily religious. Sorry.
Well, you're not going to eliminate all stupid people, but you can diminish it through education. So
I don't like education. I had a bad time in the education system, and
well, that's what I want to change. Is I want no more bad experiences in the education system. It just changes.
Well, how's that going to happen?
When is that going to happen? When you have education reform?
When is that? No, it's not about when is it going to happen. How is it going to happen?
Because it's not going to happen.
Well, you see, here's the thing.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, you just don't have tests that are like, oh, here's 10 questions, all multiple choice. Oh, and we go over this entire chapter of history or this entire chapter of science in 1 week. That doesn't give you enough time to understand
Here's the funny thing. When I was in elementary school, like when I was in grade 1, I was always the genius kid that knew all the capitals of every country in the world, could locate any country in the world on a globe, even countries that nobody cares about, like Tuvalu.
Eritrea. Tuvalu's my favorite.
Afghanistan.
Yeah,
love
like
Tuvalu.
I knew the existence of every single country in the world since I was like 3. I learned to read when I was 18 months old, and then came grade 4, and all of a sudden I started going on the steady road downhill, and all of a sudden I'm just this drunken, raunchy idiot.
It'll lead you to stardom, tell you.
What?
It'll lead you to stardom.
It's a Wayneism. But no, I mean, that's like talking about, that's a big popular topic has always been like religion, like creationism and evolution being taught in, being taught in schools. Personally, I teach them side by side. Let them make a fucking choice. Because
exactly.
Well, it's like everybody bitches separation of church and state. Let's talk about separation of church and state. It has absolutely nothing to fucking do with the government and the church working together. Separation of church and state states specifically that the government shall not pass any laws or edicts directly governing or controlling the church. That's all it says.
Yeah, so in that sense, I am in separation of church and state to some degree, but at the same time, like, I don't really get the whole idea that every reference of God should be eliminated from governmental institutions, because I guess it's probably because I'm Catholic, but I think that...
Yeah, that's a bias.
Think about it this way. You can't govern rules for religion. That's great. However, how did that somehow turn into churches don't pay property tax?
Yeah, that bothers me too.
The
idea that I could just build up a little place and then like put a little idol on top of the building that I constructed, put electricity, water, all of these things in it, and just call it a religious place, and then I can get tax free. Like,
well, that's what I would do.
But think about this for a second. Hold on a sec. Think about this for a second. United States is what, 24 trillion dollars in debt now?
I don't know.
It's heavily in debt. Do you know how much money they would make more per year if they just imposed half of the property tax on churches? $168 billion a year.
Woo! That's done.
Yeah, we are currently 17,555,439,713 in debt.
Well, I don't care because I just want to watch World War.
$170 billion a year. How many years would that? How much more would that help? Like, how much more money would you have free up to work on? I don't know, healthcare, like the whole big healthcare thing that's been going on, or fixing the damage from friggin' natural disasters, some of which have been, Katrina, 2005, it's been 10 years now, and they still haven't really finished anything about it?
Well, honestly, I don't really like governments doing things, knowing the shit I've been through in the healthcare system here in Canada. So, you know what? I am biased, but which is why I don't really like talking about politics. But hey, that's just me.
Tracer,
Yes.
this is a taboo thing to ask, but I don't care.
Okay.
How old are you?
Oh wow. I'm
He's 2021. Yeah.
I'm 21 years old.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I am officially what a lot of people refer to as a gray muzzle, which is
When you're
30
only 21, of
yeah,
course.
which is 30 plus. I will go ahead and
His
spill the
cane was
beans.
signed by Abraham Lincoln. Just give him a break.
I'm 45.
You're 35.
I am 45.
45. My goodness. You do not sound 45.
You know what? I try not to. Trust me, I've got days where I just kind of fuck you. I don't want to talk. Fuck this shit. Trust me, I've got those days where it's just one of those. I don't want to be me.
19.
So with the whole idea that you try to talk younger, and given how lots of people think that not only do I sound older, but do I look older, especially me looking older because I can grow a fucking beard, no sweat. In fact, my beard's pretty fucking right there on my face right now. And if I told none of you my age, would any of you have guessed that I'm 18?
No, I know you're old.
No.
Well, I actually am 18.
Huh. You're younger than me.
How much younger?
By a year. I'm 19.
Oh, okay.
I look 27, apparently.
Well, most people...
No, you don't.
I've been mistaken for being in my 30s, even in my fucking 40s since I was in middle school, because that's when my beard started coming out.
So what we're saying here is I'm the crotchety old fucker in this group going, all right, kids, get the fuck off my lawn.
Wait, did you say 35 or 45?
45.
Oh, okay.
He was born in 1968/69, depending on what his birthday is.
January 10th.
Okay, so 69.
You were born 10 days before Lyndon Baines Johnson was replaced as president by Richard M. Nixon.
Well,
Yes.
you see, you've got an advantage where, like, everybody lives their life going like, oh, what mistakes am I going to make? You can actually be like, well, these are the mistakes I made, so this is what you don't do, and you could give guidance to all us poor, confused kids.
And here's a fucking funny thing. I'm only 18 yet. I pretty much know that I'm an example of what people shouldn't do, but I do them anyways because I guess that's
We
what
gotta
kind
have
of role
examples somewhere.
You
Yeah.
got a Miley Cyrus sometimes,
Yeah.
Coming like a wrecking
Just as long as you have a bigger ass.
All right, now before I conclude the episode, we kind of I brought in somebody that I also kind of wanted to interview a little bit of, but I didn't bother. Ace Shep.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Well, so Ace Shep. I'll just say the story behind that. So Anthrocon had a lot of fursuit dancers, like, and in my head, I always choose a favorite. Like, for me, Anthrocon 2013, my favorite dancer was, who's the otter who's a girl?
Snapback.
Snapback.
Funny thing is people think I'm her. Like, if you
Weird.
saw, no,
You're
but I mean,
little twins.
like, we look quite similar, and some guy actually smacked me because I was at a con talking to a person, and Snapback said she wasn't going to be there, but the guy saw me and thought I was her, and just slapped me across the face and was like, "You're not supposed to be here."
All right, violence against women. Woohoo! Honorable.
I stood up to the guy and never saw him again the whole convention. He ran somewhere. I don't know where he went.
It's like, bitch,
Good
what
for
the
you.
fuck?
2013 Snapback, that was my favorite fursuiter, and at this con, Ace Shep was my favorite fursuit dancer.
Yay!
Thank you.
And it was because she had a huge load of character and energy. Like, if any of you see the videos, just look up. Did I label you as Ace Shep on my videos?
I have both names on your videos. On the Floor Wars ones, it's H-Shep, and on the actual competition, you labeled it as Apollo, which is how it kind of should be.
I should make it simpler for everyone. I'll link it. But very energetic dancing, very good. So there you go. So that's why I wanted him to be a special guest. But then I had to choose between how special each guest was, and I'm like, which one's more special?
This is Khord's subtle way of asking you out on a date.
Or an awesome dancer. It's like, damn it, I got to choose between people now. But yeah, I want to know, how do you get into dancing?
I could be like all feely and say that it was like a backstory and stuff, but no, my friend dared me $20 to enter one, and I did it, and I ended up liking it, and I continued doing it.
And now
That
she's a B-boy.
That's great.
Anyway, this is
I-
Khord's subtle way of asking you out on a date.
He'll dare you $20 for it, so.
Yeah, just do it. No,
Hey, kid.
Hi,
All right.
kids. Want some candy? Get in the van.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was ice cream.
Cream
There's a
kitty.
guy. Okay.
We'll go with that.
Unrelated, but sort of related to the ice cream thing. There's this guy that sharpens gardening tools, and he goes around in this creepy blue van and rings a bell on the side of his fucking car, and it sounds like he's about to kill somebody. Like, it's perfect serial killer material.
That's
you're
how
talking
they are.
about
Have you
Tiger
never seen
Woods?
those?
Yes, it's so creepy.
I'm going to conclude the episode right now. Thank you, everyone, for participating.
I think this is the longest I've been in an episode thus far.
You've been in a full episode. This is the first time you've been in
This is the first time you've gone to the very end of the episode. That's
And-
Congratulations!
It
Thank
took
you.
alcohol to
record.
get you to it, but nonetheless.
Yeah.
So next time
I
we should do
fucking
some
did.
like prank phone calls or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
let's fucking do that. I can do a bunch of different voices like Catman from South Park, or like Mr. Slave. Jesus Christ, or that sound like a cross between Mr. Slave and Butthead.
I could do Russian accent.
I can
do Russian accent too.
Hey, let me be clear.
Ah!
I can do a little bit of B.O.B. Barack Obama and the Hizzle. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Jerry,
That was right enough.
And the Obamites.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining again, and hope to see you all 2 weeks from now. And have a nice day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.